Could this be the fastest time? It's 33 seconds to beat. Can the Joyor S10 beat the Ridstar? We're nearly there.
I've only really had kind of slowish e-scooters before. It's looking good, 9 miles an hour. I've never had one with 2 motors until now. Oh, that was too Clarkson. Until now. That was it. Richard Hammond. Until now. Quentin Wilson. This is what I was expecting it to be like the first time when I thought I was in dual drive, but I wasn't. Bloody hell. This is a dual motor e-scooter. We've got 1,000 watts at the front, 1,000 watts at the back, massive power. Let's just see how it felt when I first rode this. Woo. Okay, need to turn 0 start on. Wow. I'm in level 3. Woo! That is a punchy scooter. Right, there's only 3 levels, it appears. Right, I'm going to check the settings. I want a 0 start and I want it to go faster. I've just pressed a button and it says dual drive now. I thought I was already in dual drive. Whoa! Oh! Okay, it's still limited to 25. Oh my god. It just boosts you up, and then as soon as you get to 25 kilometers, it just slows you down. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. How do you remove that speed limit? So now we've fully unleashed the full power of this scooter, we need to take it up the hill, because no matter what the torque values of this is, the one true way to compare this against everything else is Sandy Lane.
Right, the sound does cut out, so I will be joining you again when it does.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, here we go. I can't actually see the controller. 20, 22, 25, 27, bloody hell, 29, up the hill. This is
madness. So I'm currently going up Sandy Lane at 30 miles an hour. Could this be the fastest time? It's 33 seconds to beat. Can the Joyor S10 beat the Ridstar? We're nearly there. And I started down too soon. Across the line. And the Joyor S10 beats Sandy Lane in 32 seconds, beating the Ridstar by 1 second and becoming the new king of Sandy Lane. Amazing.
right. It is about 30 kilograms, and to be fair, it is actually the heaviest e-scooter I've ever had. So it's not easy to lug around. You could, but if you're going to do a lot of carrying, then I probably wouldn't recommend this one. You could do with maybe getting lighter commuter scooters, more simple ones. But if you're going to go long distances, then the carrying bit doesn't matter so much. But let's just see how it would be if you had to carry it. To do that, we're going to have to fold it down, which isn't too complicated, but it is one of the negatives of this. It is quick, but it's quite hard to do. So this here, you need to pull it out, but then it kind of collapses. So you need to watch out. So what I might do is put my shoulder there and go, there we go. Hurts my finger, you'll be all right in gloves. Then when that goes down, that clicks in. There we go. And now it's locked into place and you can carry it. The handlebars don't fold down or anything like that, so it still takes up a decent amount of space, but it will fit into a car boot. And then to unlock it, you just do the opposite, pull that back down, but then you've got to give it a bit of a shove. I put my foot there and go like that, and then put this locking thing over there, which prevents it from accidentally collapsing. And then you got a little stand, kickstand, so you can easily have it standing up. You can also make it higher, up to there, which is quite good. However, I find with e-scooters, and let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, that the lower it is, the more control you have. So to be fair, I have it like a tiny bit more than the minimum. But the great thing about an e-scooter is that everyone can just jump on them, and providing you're not like absolutely tiny like a kid, and if you are a kid, you should not be on this at all, they're all right. And it's got that dual suspension, so it is quite comfy. But let's take this on more of an extended ride so we can form more of an opinion of it. Right, I'm on the main ride now. Let's see how it does up this hill now on dual drive. Oh, that's better. Right, this is what I was expecting it to be like the first time when I thought I was in dual drive, but I wasn't. Bloody hell. I need to be really careful on this. I've not ever been on a scooter this fast. Do you know the crazy thing about this is I'm pretty sure it's faster than any bike I've tried, and yet it's a lot. Hiya, I can't wait. And yet it's under 600 pounds. Whoa. $35 then, I think. That was mad. I've actually got indicators on this. Where are they? You've got to be careful on this. It's not as stable as an e-bike. Blow me neck. Right, where are the indicators? Let's indicate left. There we go. It's not the brightest in the daytime, which is the problem. Be fine at night, but you can't stick your hand out on an e-scooter. It's not safe enough. You shouldn't really do it on a bike, but you definitely shouldn't do it on an e-scooter. They're so, oh, the power though. Let's go single motor for a bit. Now, obviously, if you use dual motor all the time, you are going to kill the battery, but luckily, it is a big battery. Let's test the horn out. Do some off-roading. It is dual suspension. Let's try the grass. Let's go with the grass. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's put in dual motor there. It's actually quite hard to use the buttons when you've got gloves on, and you should definitely have gloves on. I'm with dual motor again now. It just lurches you forward, but it's got this little back footrest. So I'd get like way down low and just watch out for it. And obviously when you brake, you don't want to be leaning forward either. I haven't done this route for a long time, and I know it's going to be the quickest I've ever done this route. Oh, that was all right. That was quite smooth with the dual suspension. I think I got more bumps coming up here. Hey, woo! The question is, yeah, it's fantastic that it can do this, but is there like a relaxed, what's it like if I take the dual motor off and put it in second? See, this is nice. So you can just hold down the accelerator, throttle, whatever. This is much more relaxing, and I'm still going 22 miles an hour on level, oh no, I'm on level 3 again. How do I get to level 3 again? I'm just on single motor. Right, let's try level 2. Level 2, by the nice canal. Isn't that lovely? I think they've trimmed the bushes around here as well. So this is nice, this. And it is much more comfortable than e-scooters I've tried in the past, because it has got pneumatic tyres, 10 inches, so they're not the biggest ones I've ever had. But they're big enough, and because they're air-filled, they are nice and comfy. Obviously the flip side to that is that they could get punctures, a bit of off-roading. I mean, you don't want to take these off-road really. Right, let's see how fast we can go. Let's just go for it. Let's try not to fall in the canal. A bit of a blind corner there. You feel those brakes. So those are hydraulic brakes. That's very nice. Let's do a bit of a brake test at 20. So I'm going 21. Wow. Well, it was good. I mean, you can see the skid mark. Skid mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The brake discs aren't huge, because they can't be, because the tyres aren't and the wheels aren't very big. But it is nice to have dual disc brakes. But that acceleration is just epic. Oh, might say hello to me dad. See how it does up this hill from a standstill. Easy, easy. Yo, they dogged yours, yeah? You selling them dogs? Hey, no, don't attack, it's me. Look at my face.
I couldn't ride one of them, mate. So big, mate.
I can barely ride it, to be fair.
Looks nice.
Quite fast, is it?
I've been about 35.
35?
I've only had it today, so I'm just testing it out, yeah. It's a bit scary.
Well, make sure you don't have a drink.
I won't. Oh, which brakes which? That's the front, that's the back. Left is back, that's the proper setup in it. But yeah, the speed on this is absolutely stunning. And to think that it's just so, it's not even expensive. And it's not like all the parts are really cheap. The brakes are made by Zoom, and they're a decent brand. I feel like such a hooligan on this. Wow. Little bit of a bump. Woo! Oh dear. I can see why they're illegal. But luckily, you're allowed to ride these in Alabama. You know what? I might keep this. This is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun indeed. It's just ridiculous. So the battery is a big battery. It's a 60 volt battery, 18 amp hours, and they reckon it's good for 46 miles. On your left. Thank you. Obviously, dual motor, top whack, you're not going to get that. I think now's probably a good time to see how it came though, and how very easy it is to put together, because it's extremely easy to put together. It's a scooter size box. Inside the box, oh god, polystyrene. Ah! Comes in a little plastic bag. Box, there's some tools, some screws, a spare inner tube, some reflectors, a 2 amp charger and the manual. And the 2 amp charger is charging up the 18 amp hour battery of the scooter, which should take about 9 hours. It's surprisingly smooth though as well. I've had other off-road e-scooters and the road noise has been ridiculous for the big chunky tyres, and although these seem to have some good off-road tread, it is very quiet. The motors don't whine, they don't sound like they're struggling at all. It's all very civilised, and I've had my indicator on all this time. So although I do like having indicators, they're not that good, they're not bright enough, and you forget to leave them on, so if people do see them, they're probably going to see them at the wrong time. That is one of very few negatives that I can really think of this. It's like the setup is good. It can be a bit kind of hard to manage at full pelt, but you just use it in bursts. The thumb throttle, you can actually, like, you don't have to ram it down all the time. It's not a computer game. You can do it bit by bit and it will respond appropriately. But if you're not paying attention though, it will punish you, which is why I'm trying my best to always be paying attention. So if we can, let's jump to the future and see what kind of range I have got. Not that it means that much at all, because I've been fraping it around on dual motor, but it is good to know how fast it's going to deplete doing that. So I haven't gone mega far on the S10, but as you can see, there's 3 bars. Probably see better if I get rid of this. Can you see better? No, it's still got lots of clouds. Okay, now you can see worse. Just under 11 miles, 3 bars. It's been 3 bars for a while though. I imagine that if you're just blasting it all the time, you're going to get about 20 miles, but keep it onto the 1 motor, maybe drop it down to 2. I think it'll be quite easy to get 46 miles, to be fair. Whoa! How fast are we going up to? 34. 35. Yeah, it looks to be on the flat about 35 miles per hour, which is insane. I feel like maybe the board could be a bit bigger. I don't know, I think because it's so fast, I kind of want to spread my legs, you know what I mean, as wide as I can. But that step is useful, and I'm definitely grateful for it. Yeah, it's got a lot of nice things. The colour screen could be a bit brighter. The hand grips are very comfortable. The cluster of buttons here. It's quite well laid out, but in gloves it is very easy to accidentally touch the wrong one. The horn doesn't work, 'cause it's not turned on. Let's turn it on. There we go. And it is, to be fair, a very tidy package, especially for 580 quid or whatever it is, but 580 minus 10%, so like an extra, like it's 520 pounds. You pay 520 pounds for scooters with way less than this. No hydraulic brakes, no colour screen, way slower, only one motor, one brake sometimes. I am impressed. I am very impressed indeed. This is a nice scooter. That has been the impressive Joyor S10 Z 10 or something electric scooter that could punish you if you're not careful. And if you are interested in potentially being punished, then do check it out using the link in the description. If you use that link, it will help out the channel. It'll just take you where you usually go if you'd Googled it, but it lets them know that I sent you, and it gives us a bit of commission, which will help us out a lot. So I'd appreciate that if you did that. Also, don't forget, we have got a code, VRC10 I believe, and if you use that, you'll save an extra 10% off the price. If you enjoyed that video, do give us a thumbs up. I'm not going to do that. Oh, hang on, go on then. Thumbs up. If you did not enjoy this video, or you had problems with it, thumb us down, but you got to tell us why in the comments. And until next time, ride safe.